Okay, so you guys have sent over some stuff on cybersecurity, specifically on something called advanced persistent threats.
Yeah. Sounds kind of intense, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like out of a movie or something.
Definitely.
So let's dive in and maybe unpack what makes these APTs
Right.
so different from just your average hack.
Yeah. So, when you hear the term
Yeah.
advanced persistent threat, it's that persistent part that's really important.
Yeah.
It's not just like,
Like a one and done.
yeah, just a quick kind of break-in.
Right.
It's, a targeted campaign
Okay.
that unfolds over a really long period of time.
So we're talking like months or even years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Even years.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they really play the long game.
Okay, so it's less of a smash and grab and more like
Oh,
a siege then, right?
Exactly. It's a siege.
So then what's the objective?
Well, it really depends.
Okay.
Different attackers have different motives,
Mm-hmm.
but the sources mentioned, data theft.
Disruption espionage.
It's like straight out of a spy thriller.
Yeah, you could say that.
Wow.
Sometimes it's about stealing valuable information, like intellectual property. Other times it could be about like crippling critical infrastructure.
So the stakes are really high then.
Oh, yeah.
So the source actually defines an APT
Right.
as a highly targeted and persistent cyber attack campaign conducted by skilled adversaries, often nation-state actors or well-funded criminal groups.
Yep.
So we're not talking about like your average hacker in their basement here.
No, not at all.
So what makes these attackers so dangerous then?
Well, they have the resources and the expertise to pull off these really advanced techniques.
Okay.
Things like zero-day exploits, which are vulnerabilities that nobody even knows about yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and social engineering.
Which is this?
Basically tricking people into giving them access.
Oh.
So, imagine you get an email that looks exactly like it's from your bank. You click the link, enter your login details.
Oh, no.
And boom, they're in.
Wow.
They also use custom-built malware that can bypass traditional antivirus software.
So it's like they're always one step ahead.
Pretty much, yeah.
The source actually gave a pretty scary example.
Oh, yeah.
They talked about a nation-state hacking group that targeted a defense contractor.
Right.
And they started with these phishing emails and then slowly worked their way through the network,
Wow.
stealing sensitive data for months without anyone even noticing.
Yeah, it's a classic APT scenario.
And that's that persistence we were talking about.
Exactly. They're not in any hurry.
Right.
They just kind of lay low and wait for the right moment.
Okay, so that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
But what does all this mean for the average person? Why should we be concerned about APTs?
Well, this example with the defense contractor might seem far removed from our daily lives.
Sure.
But the truth is these tactics are starting to trickle down.
Really?
Yeah, and they can impact us too.
Okay, so how?
Well, think about the sectors that are most likely to be targeted.
Right.
Defense, finance, energy, government.
Right.
If you work in one of these fields, your organization could be in their sights.
That's true.
But even if you don't,
Okay.
APTs really highlight how cybersecurity is evolving.
In what way?
It's not just about blocking a single attack anymore.
Right.
It's about recognizing patterns,
Okay.
understanding the motivations behind these attacks,
Right.
and building defenses that can withstand a prolonged assault.
So it's like a constant arms race.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the source talks about organizations needing robust defenses. But what about individuals?
Yeah.
What can we do to protect ourselves?
Now, that's a really important question.
Yeah.
And it really comes down to being aware and cautious.
Like what kind of things?
Well, strong passwords are a must.
Okay.
Be wary of suspicious emails and links.
Right.
Keep your software updated.
Sure.
It's a constantly evolving landscape. And staying informed is our best defense, really.
Right. So we got to stay vigilant.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been really insightful.
Yeah, it's been great talking about this.
Thanks for breaking it all down.
My pleasure.
Until next time.
See ya.
Stay safe out there, folks.
Bye.